Hello, and welcome to the fifth grade unit of study in opinion, information, and narrative writing. We're glad you're taking the opportunity to explore just a sample of this research based state of the art writing curriculum from Teachers College Reading and Writing Project with Lucy Calkins and colleagues. This brief overview will help orient you to the components found inside a unit of study kit, as well as an overview of the writing units and sample sessions, or mini lessons. Please plan to follow along in your fifth grade sampler. Turn to the inside cover. You'll see the many components or contents that are housed inside a writing unit of study kit. Every kit will have 4 units of study, 1 narrative unit, 1 information unit, 1 opinion unit, and 1 additional unit. Each unit lasts about 5 weeks. There will also be a book titled If Then Curriculum. Because 4 units of study are provided, district schools and teachers will need to add additional units of study. This book allows teachers the freedom to choose additional units to teach. Also included in the writing unit of study kit is a book titled A Guide to the Writing Workshop Intermediate Grades. This book introduces and defines the principles, methods, structures, and instructional frameworks needed to implement a writing workshop effectively. The Writing Pathways book houses all assessment, from on-demand assessments, which are the pre- and post-assessments used for each unit, to students' checklists and rubrics, to learning progressions, and exemplar pieces of writing for all 3 genres of writing. Teachers and students alike are able to see what meets the standard for the particular grade level and set and attain goals from there. Each kit will contain a pack of anchor chart sticky notes. These pre-printed large sticky notes feature teaching points and strategies to help students become better writers within the genre of study. These anchor charts evolve over the course of a unit and are used for students to reference. Each writing unit of study kit can be registered online to gain access to the online resources. There you'll find the materials needed for each session, checklists, rubrics, Spanish translations, and much, much more. Finally, each unit will reference a mentor text to use to enhance student writing. A trade book pack can be purchased to accompany the writing unit of study. Turn to page 1. Page 1 is essentially the table of contents for this sampler. We will get an overview and look at sample sessions in this booklet. Turn to pages 2 and 3 in your booklet. Here you will see an overview for the first unit in the kit. Unit 1 is titled Narrative Craft. Students will begin the year writing personal narratives. A summary of this unit is provided on page 2. Page 3 details the bends, or group of sessions. As you can see, there are 3 bends for this unit and a total of 21 sessions. Session names are listed so that teachers can see the teaching points for the unit. It is recommended that you take 1 day per session. Turn to pages 4 and 5. Here you will see an overview for the second unit in the kit. Unit 2 is titled The Lens of History Research Reports. Following narrative writing, students move to information writing. A summary of this unit is provided on page 4, with page 5 detailing the bends and sessions. There are 2 bends for this unit and a total of 20 sessions. Session names are listed so that you can see teaching points for the unit. Turn to pages 6 and 7. The third unit in the kit is an opinion unit titled Shaping Texts from Essay and Narrative to Memoir. A summary of this unit is provided on page 6 and in more detail on page 7. There are 3 bends for this unit and a total of 19 sessions. Again, session names are listed so that you can see teaching points for the unit. Turn to pages 8 and 9. The last unit provided in the kit is titled The Research-Based Argument Essay, where students will learn to write argument-based texts. You will see a summary of this unit on page 8 and the bends and sessions associated with this unit on page 9. If you flip to pages 10, 11, and 12, you'll find another book in the 5th grade writing unit of study kit titled If Then Curriculum. This book offers additional units that can be placed in your school or district scope and sequence. Page 10 lays out 7 alternate or additional units fifth grade teachers may want to use before, after, or in between the core curriculum 4 units of study. Take a look at pages 11 and 12. This same book also offers conferring scenarios that can help teachers plan for individual conferences and small group instruction. Turn to page 13. This handy resource introduces teachers to the principles, methods, classroom structures, and instructional frameworks that are essential for implementing an effective writing workshop. Many teachers utilize this resource to better their teaching craft and practice. Turn to pages 14 and 15. This practical assessment system includes learning progressions, on-demand writing prompts, student checklists, teacher rubrics, student writing samples, and exemplar pieces of writing for each of the 3 genres: narrative, information, and opinion. Turn to pages 16 and 17. One of the first things you'll want to do is register your kit to gain access to the online resources. There's an assortment of instructional tools that you can view, including printable files, examples of student work, anchor charts, checklists, Spanish translations, and those are just to name a few. To view samples of lessons, see pages 18 to 59. The majority of this sampler will spotlight a lesson or session from each of the 4-unit books. The gray banner at the top of the pages will indicate the session taken from each unit. When looking, notice how each session follows the Writer's Workshop framework: mini lesson, independent time, which includes conferring in small group, and ends with share. The pattern of a mini lesson is consistent across the units as well. Each mini lesson begins with a connection, identifies a teaching point, moves to the teach piece, has an active engagement, and a link. For grade 5, there is an additional unit you can purchase titled Literary Essay. Pages 50 to 52 have a sample session from this unit. Turn to page 60. The grade level kit has embedded professional development in the coaching notes and the Guide to Writing workshop. However, if you or your district is looking for more, you can see the various options located on this page. Turn to the back inside cover. Teachers College Reading and Writing Project offer additional products to support your balanced literacy needs. These include Up the Ladder units for grades 3 through 6, units of study in phonics for grades K through 2, reading units of study, professional development and professional books, and the Teachers College Reading and Writing Project classroom libraries. All sessions for each of the units have been aligned to the new text. Reach out to your local Heinemann representative for the direct link to this correlation. Thank you for spending your time viewing a sample of the Teachers College Reading and Writing Project state-of-the-art 5th grade writing units of study.